It was the kind of night when gun sounds and lightning and thunder sound effects might startle the audience. That's you guys. The kind of night when flash photography wasn't allowed. I mean, I know I'm handsome and everything, but we can wait after the show. The kind of night when people were expected to open their bags of candy and chips before the show, so I better not hear anything. The kind of night where if you guys got a little too loud, I might have to shoot you. That's a real gun, so I don't know why you're laughing. The kind of night where if you distract me, the great Harry Monday, Private Eye, that's me again. Gotta remind you guys. I might not be able to solve this murder. And most importantly, and I can't stress this enough, I want you guys to turn off your phones. I don't want to hear them, okay? Yeah, better check that. Name's Monday, Harry Monday, and I'm keeping my eye on you.
Blast ye, man, I shot you to the first mate. Blast you! Then, quick as a mouse's wing, I took the wheel and faced the typhoon with nothing but raw courage. Stand to and keep a lookout, and I'll use your yellow streak for a beacon. Yellow streak for a beacon. Like that. Where was I? Right. Soon the lad realized he was more afraid of me than any hurricane. With legs wobbling like seaweed, he took the watch. Took the look at. Better tea.
Now, Manny, there's no way you talk to an audience like that. You're the one doing all the talking. I'm just the mouthpiece. Those were the days, weren't they? You're not going to sing, are you? We had a great time on the road. How would I know? I was always in the trunk. Jeez. But you weren't too lonely. Remember that pet I got you? Some pet. A moth. Oh, Jesus. Every time I took a nap, he had lunch.
They told me this was a bad neighborhood. But no. I wouldn't listen.
It was the kind of nights when you found yourself holding your breath for no reason at all. Calm as a tomb, but hot enough to put you on the edge. On a night like this, mousy little housewives eyed their husbands up and down, wishing they were a bit taller or thinner. Or deader. I should have been back in my apartment with the big blonde, but I had to work. 3 murders at the Peaceful Pine Sanitarium and the police didn't have a clue, so I got called in. Name's Monday, Harry Monday, and I'm a private eye. I bet this place put a big hole in $5.
Hey, who are you?
What's wrong, sister? Do I need to get my hand stamped?
Police, sir. We recommend smoke.
Sure, kid. Monday. I'm a private eye.
Oh, you've heard about the difficulties we've been having.
Difficulties? The word is murders, ma'am? Murders. You make it sound like the dog's been scratching himself on the piano leg.
He has. Are you doing that?
Private investigator, Did you say the dog's been scratching himself on the piano leg?
Strangest thing.
Oh, you should try a little flea off. It worked wonders on my boxer.
You have a dog?
No, yeah, boxer. Fights on named kid gloves. You should go a couple rounds with them. Might do you some good.
Beatrice, I told you not to let people in here. What's your business here?
Aren't you afraid of fires?
No, we have fire alarms over every door. See here, I'm Dr. Morrissey.
Wait, you're Dr. Morrissey?
Yes, and I run this institution.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do?
He says he's private investigator.
Huh, you won't find anything out about us.
Oh, I won't, eh? Dr. Veronica Morrissey, 40 years old. She lives on 733 Chandler Street with her mother. Who next you want except on Thursdays when she's playing mahjong with her two sisters? You, been the head cheese of this institution for 8 years. 3 of those are, obviously starting to get to you. You like nightly walks, old movies, and, ping pong. But your, mother keeps on you scratches off the dining table.
Is that it?
You graduated at the top of your class at Hammond Medical University, during which your thesis on cellulite and you was subsequently picked up by the journal and published by the Reader's Digest. You tried private practice in Boston, but you couldn't get a hang of the accent, and to this day, you can't watch Cheers without crying.
Anything else?
You drive an 89 Chrysler with power steering wheel and air conditioning. You wanted a 2-door, but they didn't have it in the room. You have 3 cavities. You came out of the closet.
Look that way.
Anything on me?
Beatrice Smith, 27, and you've been working here for 4 years. That's about it.
Oh boy. I'm trained.
So private investigator, huh? Small things make base men proud. That's Shakespeare, you know.
Yeah, Henry VI, Part 2, I believe.
Act 4.
Scene 1.
Spoken by Suffolk.
To the captain.
You seem to know quite a bit about this thing.
Just that 3 people were murdered last night.
And you suspect me?
Are you saying there is a reason I shouldn't?
Why, of course. I wasn't even here last night.
Right, I know exactly where you were.
And I suppose that's intended to frighten me. See, here Monday, as of last night, we only have 1 patient left.
And just who is this good patient?
It's any of your business. His name is Osgood Harnell. He's not only a patient here, but he's the owner of the building and the grounds around it.
And has the dubious distinction of being my uncle.
Party!
I saw him first.
Oh, won't you, come in, eh?
Yeah, can I get you something? Anything, just name it.
You're Mr. Harnell's niece?
Now you're cooking on the front burner, honey. Got on the blower a couple nights ago and asked if I could frequent the place. So much for small town palaver. Any chance I could get a long, tall one?
I'm long and I'm tall.
Don't listen to her. She's a daddy's little girl.
Can I get you anything, Ms.
DA. What do you got, Toots?
You know, just the usual red or white.
Cranberry juice or milk?
I wouldn't drink anything around here if I was you, kid. Name's Monday. Harry Monday. I'm a private eye.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Veronica Morrison. Hi
Hey, what's in the name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
Romeo and Juliet!
That's what he said.
It's obviously him.
Go get drinks, Beatrice.
So, Miss DA, you're, Mr. Harnell's niece? funny. Yeah, you don't look much like a niece. More like a cheerleader.
Very good, Mr. Monday. I was a cheerleader in high school. They even had a nickname for me.
And what was that?
Raboom. That works. That really works.
Well, excuse us for a minute. Keep your motor running.
What? What do you want?
What do you know about her?
Nothing. You mean you don't have anything on her that funky Waggles notebook of yours?
Boy, you scared me there for a bit. No, I don't have anything on her. Did you, know Harnell had a niece?
No, and I don't care.
Wait. I just realized something. Her name in high school was Tara-ra-boom-die, 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 yeah, Tara-ra-boom-die. Come on, people, if you know the songs, come on. Tara-ra-boom-die, Tara-ra-boom-die.
Oh God, do you need a breath mint?
Miss DA. Miss DA, yeah. Pretty odd time to fill in your uncle's dance card, huh?
What?
Don't ask me. He talks like that a lot.
What do you mean, odd time?
Well, we've had some trouble lately at the house.
Oh, you mean like insects?
You could say that. People are dropping like flies.
You're right. He does talk that way.
Just 1 minute there, Monday.
None of your bedside manner here, Doctor. I believe in letting a little lady in on the whole opera, not just, certain arias.
Wait, my uncle, he's not.
No, your uncle is quite safe.
For the time being, that is.
No!
What?
I broke a nail.
Oh, let me put something on it.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'm just saying her fingers should be looked at.
Sure, first her finger, and then her...
I'll have you know, Mr. Monday, we run a very sanitarium. Sanitarium? What?
So it's gonna be that kind of humor, huh?
Burgess. Wait, so am I to believe that patients, your patients, are just dying?
Well, it's nothing to worry your pretty little head over. Such a lovely head it is, too.
You, just make sure it stays where it is, Morrissey.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, you sound like you want to mount it.
I'm just saying she's got such a beautiful face. One that speaks sweetness and light.
Lucky thing I shaved today.
But why worry yourself over our trivial problems? I bet you haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, how about a nice tray of hemlock over here?
Prune juice.
Okay, everyone, let's stop for a minute. I'm, starting to feel like a float.
What's your point?
My point is, she never answered my question. 3 people get murdered last night and you, suddenly show up?
3 people were murdered?
The police think it was a passing gypsy.
Who stopped long enough to kill 3 people? I guess that's one way of telling their fortunes.
Well, we get a lot of hobos around here, too.
And why a passing gypsy? Don't you have any residential ones?
Say, kid, you, got a pretty analytical mind there.
A man who admires my mind will wonders never cease.
I admire your mind, too.
Don't listen to her. She's a daddy's little girl. Watch her, she takes out a stethoscope.
Beatrice, what are those? What is that, anyways?
Prune juice? I'm just guessing now.
Wait, so do you think the killer is still here?
Maybe he is, or, maybe she is.
You're awfully free with your pronouns there, aren't you?
Monday, why don't you go investigate something and leave us to our own devices?
You have devices?
I would if I could get some cooperation around here. Come on, Morrissey. Where's the evidence?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're holding something back. I can tell.
Well, I guess there is one thing you should see.
Aha! I knew it.
We still have one of the victims.
One of the murder victims? You,
Yes.
still have him here?
Yes, he was shot.
Oh. I hope this ain't too much for you.
It's okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, Morrissey. For the record books, let's, set the tally straight. You, got one that was shot, one that was stabbed, and one that was poisoned.
No, 2 were shot.
Oh, okay, so, 2 were shot, and 1 was poisoned.
No, 1 was stabbed.
I I figured you would have fainted by now.
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you?
Oh, okay. Okay, so 2 were shot and 1 was stabbed.
No, one was poisoned.
Hold it. How many murder victims were there?
3.
Well, it ain't adding up.
You asked how many people were killed.
In a murder investigation, that's usually the kind of question they ask. But you said 2 were shot, 1 was stabbed, and 1 was poisoned. That's 4 victims.
Yes, Mr. Monday, it's kind of like bridge. You gotta listen to the bidding very carefully.
Huh. Bridge, huh? 4 victims. 3 people?
Yes, Mr. Monday, and just like bridge, one of them is a dummy.
Is that dummy? Is that... So, you think you had a tough day, huh? No? Okay. What do you think of the staff at Peaceful Pines? Not your average cocktail crowd now, is it? And, boy, what about that Miss DA? Yeah. Oh. No? Okay, it's just me. Not exactly the kind of girl I'd bring home to Mother, but then again, she never brought one home to me. So, we're even on that score. That night I looked through some files and made a few calls. Odd how relatives had up a suspect list. But that morning, they all showed up. Larimore Mandrake, son of the late Captain Mandrake. He inherited all the swash, but none of the buckle. An actor of some reputation who was appearing in a play downtown. Lily Dramke, one of those uptown dames who had her last laugh about 10 years ago. She's the attorney to Osgood Arnell and Captain Mandrake.
Good morning.
I suppose.
Okay.
Humphrey Hopkins. He's an Indian. Claims to have worked with Danny O'Donnell. Claims to be in his will.
Got a cigar?
That's not fun.
Hello, everyone.
Last to arrive, Mary Alice Tobias. One of the who's who can't tell you what's what. Claims to be Danny O'Donnell's daughter. They're all taking it quite well, don't you think?
You. Excuse me. You in the out-of-date battered trench coat. Are you somebody?
I like to think so.
I mean, someone in a position of authority. If not, hide yourself away from here and find someone who is. Por favor.
Yes, I haven't the time for that sort of thing. Besides, we all told the police everything we know.
Patience, dear friends, patience. In your patience possess your soul. Luke 21.
Nay, nay. There's a time when patience used to be a virtue. Thomas Morton.
Oh, but remember, all things come round to him who will but wait. Longfellow.
Beware the fury of a patient man. Dryden.
There once was a lady from Spain who carried a whip and a chain.
All right. Now that we added a literate note to the conversation, may I be so impertinent as to inquire why we all have been summoned here?
Yes, and who are you?
Who am I? Name's Monday. Harry Monday. I'm a private eye.
I didn't do it. Oh, that was an accident.
It's not the murders again, is it?
Right the first time, Toots.
Toots?
We've given the police our statement. You littered gumshoe.
And just what exactly did you say in your statement?
What everyone else said. The Indian did it. Isn't that what you said?
Right.
Indian.
Listen, pals, if we could have got clear shot the Mayflower.
Watch it, Geronimo. I'm not turning my back on you.
What are you gonna do? To drag us in a circle?
Everybody, turn your burners down a notch.
Will you all please try to remember you're in a sanitarium?
Might not be a sanitarium for much longer.
We'll get to the bottom of this. Will you all please have a seat? Beatrice, you bring me my breakfast in here and a few refreshments for our guests.
You want me to go in the kitchen by myself?
Yes. Well,
Ooh, a lady gets a little authority in a Harry Chrysler.
They didn't have more room. Well, I'm Dr. Morrissey, and I run this institute.
Well, I hope we can make it free. I have
You have appointments? I have clients backed up for days.
Patience, patience. Remember, in your patience.
I already did the patience bit.
Yeah, I suppose it was you who invited these people here.
That's right. That's exactly why I was hired.
By who?
We'll get into that later. Miss Dramke, you're Captain Mandrake's mouthpiece?
I was his attorney, if that's what you're referring to. I also represented Mr. Harnell in legal matters.
Oh, right, the bird that owns the joint, huh?
What of it?
Just this, I believe our little Miss Lawyer here has some information about the sanitarium. My guess is it has to do with the will.
The will? You mean Oscar Harnell's will? But when he dies, this place will cease to exist.
I'm afraid I betrayed confidence. I will say no more on the matter.
Does it have to do with anything on the petroleum with the piano leg?
What?
When did he make this will?
I suppose I can tell you that much. It was quite recently, actually. Right here. And he seemed to be afraid for his life.
Huh. Right, here in this room?
Yes, I was sitting at the desk, and Mr. Harnell was standing by the door smoking his pipe. He kept looking out the window. He was very nervous.
Huh. And, what about the other patients?
They were napping, I believe. It was around the afternoon. So you see, it's no mystery.
Wait, you don't call people being murdered a mystery.
I meant regarding the will.
That's better.
Mr. Monday. You must have formed some opinion by now.
Just a couple of ideas waving in the breeze, honey.
But do you think the murders were related?
What could she be referring to?
I'm just being curious is all. I mean, it could be some sort of serial killer.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Monday, these people have obviously told the police everything that they know. And I don't know who hired you, but you're not doing a good job.
Yeah, hide and watch, buddy. Miss Dramke, you say this will, Oscar Arnell's will, kept you under professional confidentiality?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Then, how did Larimore Mandrake know about it?
I can't even imagine what he's referring to.
Just this. When our little Miss Lloyd here mentioned about how the sanitarium may be changing hands, you, tried to stop her. You're, Captain Mandrake's son. Why does Oscar Arnell's will matter to you?
I don't know how Larimore could know about the sanitarium changing hands.
Ah, so it does change hands. Not cease to exist. Change hands.
White man turning yourself. I love it.
Just what are you driving at, Monday?
And you. And you. When, you first came here, you greeted everyone not as a suspect greets another, but as someone who is very comfortable with each other. Like, say, family? Yeah, that's right. You all have tried so hard to hide this fact, maybe even protect it. And were that, you'd all need a good lawyer, someone they could trust.
I warn you, sir, against any slanderous statements made in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, ain't that just ambulance chasers legalese for a lie? Try this on for size, aiding and abetting.
What are you saying? I don't know anything.
Ah, alas, an honest lawyer. Just this. There is no Oscar Arnell.
It sure looks like him back there.
No, I'm not trying to get at you for the dump. Oscar Arnell is really none other than Percival Mandrake, better known to the Police Gazette as Redbeard Mandrake. 30 years ago, Redbeard Mandrake was one of the most feared and notorious criminals in American history. His picture was up in so many post offices, I thought he was the president. Murder, robbery, larceny, mopery.
Mopery?
Nothing was beneath him. And then just disappeared, gone, vanished without a trace, until he turned up here.
Why, I've never heard anything so ridiculous.
Ah, really? Then why is it bothering you so much? As if you have something to hide, like the fact that you're Redbeard's daughter.
God damn, this is better than Little Bighorn.
My name is Tobias.
Married name, husband, deceased. We may get into that later. But your maiden name, Dramkin. Ah, Dramkin. Where have we heard that name before? Why, our illustrious lioness of the court, Lily Dramkin.
Yes. We're sisters, but we told the police that.
And yeah, the name Dramkin. It's such a funny little name until we play a little Scrabble with the letters and find out that Dramkin is really an anagram for mandrake. So dear, your secret's finally out. That's what I thought you'd say. And the name Mandrake might prove an embarrassment in the court of law, so you two changed it. But the name Mandrake wasn't a burden for our resident ham. Larimore Mandrake, your brother.
I will not stand for this. My father
Was not the good captain. See, being the captain, he kept a log of all his life.
It's best it was bound to come out. Yes, Captain Mandrake was in fact my uncle.
Exactly.
But I used to love to read his logs. Do you still have them?
I never had them. I just made that up.
You dirty! Oh!
What put you on this?
Just this, when you lied about the will.
I lied about the will. What?
How did you know she lied about the will?
Ah, elementary, my dear doctor. Ah, good. There's still some tobacco in it. Orsi, come here.
What?
Come here.
What?
Come here. Take this and light it up. Stand right there. Another facet of Redbeard's career was a very little known fact. See, Redbeard was one of those great Indian fighters.
Indian fighters? Those are with the 1800s.
No, I mean he actually fought Indians. He was a boxer in the Navajo circuit, fought under the name Flaming Hair. Got it?
All right, I'll admit it. He was also my father.
Shouldn't that be the great white father?
Look, you five, you gotta sleep sometime.
What are you gonna do? Kill me too? And take that feather off. You only packed it.
What a damn makes me go into a pool to my waist.
But how did you know Lily was like that?
He stood there smoking his pipe. We were very quiet.
So wait, Oscar Parnell is really Captain Mandrake.
And Daniel Donald's brother. See, the name Mandrake sounds too much like a magician, so Daniel changed it.
Okay, so everybody's related. Well, why was the trap killed?
I don't know. Not yet, but hey, at least now we know who everybody is.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Who is
that?
Well, maybe we don't know who everybody is.
I told you never to come running in here like that.
What is it, kid?
Osgood Harnell. He's not really Osgood Harnell. The hotspot in the old issue of the Police Gazette. And Osgood Harnell really is
Redbeard Mandrake.
Leave a room for 10 minutes.
Mr. Monday's already filled us in on that little tidbit, Beatrice.
Look at this. He's gone.
What?
He's nowhere on the place. He went missing.
Missing. Well, if you're not confused, then you haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I'm looking at you. There you have them. A crowd of suspects with their names blown around like leaves in an autumn storm, only to come to rest in a compost of death. Boy, that was rotten. Well, they can't all be girls, like you. Yeah, you. Well, with Redbeard on the loose, I thought it was a great idea to keep everyone together. Oh, and by the way, the guy that hired me? Nope, wasn't Osgood, Redbeard. It was Dr. Morrissey. Dun, dun, dun.
Mr. Monday, we're getting nowhere, and I have an 8 o'clock curtain.
Yeah, and I got a 5 o'clock shadow.
Why does he talk like that?
Hans and I made a thorough search. He's nowhere.
Ah, you're Hans the gardener?
Yeah, the gardener. I take care of the bushes, the trees, the flowers, the mowing, the weeding.
Sounds like a lot of digging.
Don't go accusing Hans. He's been with the sanitary for years.
I'm just saying, he ought to know the place better than the rest of us. Why don't you go play with your thermometer? Thermometer, you know that word? So Hans, you get a lot of tramps around here?
Oh yeah, all the time. Trap.
You seem to be taking this rather well.
Look, Skeez, it's getting dark, and I have to get to the theater around 8.
Yeah, don't you got an understudy?
Why, of course. But like most understudies, he does not have the flair, the panache.
I get it. He's better than you. What's the theater? I'll give him a call.
The Imperial, but...
I'll tell him you got a note from home.
Well, I found out who our new relative is, Miss D.A.
I was going to tell you all.
Wait, so she's not part of the family?
No, she's just that, a DA from the district attorney's office. Thought I recognized you. You're new, aren't you?
Transferred from Georgia last week. We picked up Redbeard's trail and I followed it here.
Looks like he got wise and bolted.
Realized, Miss Jackie, you could be brought up on charges.
How can you all just stand around here, talking calmly? Can't you see what's happening? Dad's got another one of his rampages, and when he's like that, he's crazy! He's mad! It's in the blood! His blood! Our blood! Do you see what's happening?
Sit down, you little twit.
Oh, aren't we snippy now? You're just upset because you're outranked. You're just a lawyer, and now we have a DA.
So wait, are you trying to say he's killed his brother, a tramp, and he's taking it out on the lamb?
It's odd you should put it that way.
Yeah, why was the tramp killed?
Well, you know how death always comes in threes. Daddy probably figured he had a quota.
Yes.
Can I get back to the greenhouse now? This is scaring the heck out of me.
Yeah, sure. Go back to the greenhouse. While you're at it, tell Beatrice to start dinner.
I think I ordered up.
Hold it, Hans. I don't want anybody doing anything alone.
Well, you're not going to be too crazy about what I have to do now.
Okay, everybody. Buddy system. Tara, you go with Hans.
But Harry, you didn't hear what I
heard, sweetheart. Now, go on. It'll give you a chance to go over ground.
Good, I can show you some help. I'm gonna shovel fertilizer.
You could say that again.
You go with Lily.
Wait, what if you're pairing our someone with the killer?
So you don't think Redbeard's the killer?
I don't trust white folks.
You're not that dark.
I've been sick.
Go on. Follow the nice lady to the little girl's room.
This is so embarrassing.
Everybody else stays right here in plain sight.
For how long?
We're spending the night.
That's just gothic.
Look, Redbeard's on the loose. Near as we can figure, he's not in the house. Now, would you rather take your chances out there?
You're not gonna catch me out that easily.
Wait, catch you out?
Don't you get it, Cochise? If I'm not afraid to leave, then obviously I'm not afraid of being murdered. Therefore, I may be our armed assassin. Isn't that how that Don Monitor's work?
I ran that off the flagpole, okay, Carmen? By the by, you're clear at the Imperial. Your understudy goes on tonight. Just like he did the last 2 nights. The night of the murders.
2 nights ago, 2 nights ago, I remember.
Yeah, now he remembers.
I had a case of laryngitis.
More like a case of bourbon from what I heard.
Yeah, good boy, go.
And what about you?
Yeah, what about
Hi.
Where were you 2 nights ago?
Indians never attack at night. John Wayne, see? That's the only one that fought around here.
What was that?
Green?
Stage left.
Harry, it's Redbeard. We found him.
What's the matter? He accused you?
No, he's in the greenhouse. And guess what?
Dead?
That's a good book, Golly. There he was. Nina the Punch, the Hydrangea, and American Beauty Rose.
Huh. Then Humphrey's right. The killer is still with us.
Be that as it may, near as I can tell, he's been dead for about 24 hours. Probably closer to 48.
Huh. Meaning he was killed after the others.
Probably.
And then, wait. Larimore, who actually had the family portrait? Mandrake or, Redbeard?
Well, I guess it's bound to come out now. It was actually my uncle. He allowed Daddy a small allowance.
Huh. Then there is a reason, or, rather, a rhyme.
What rhyme? It better not be 10 little Indians.
It's been done.
Not that one. First, the captain was killed. Then Danny, the tramp, or in childhood verse, rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. What, comes after thief?
I need a group right here. You, man, get over here. Indian, tramp, come over here. I need a big group right here.
I don't trust white folks.
I don't trust you.
Well, Redbeard's dead. Near as we can figure, poisoned. A woman's modus operandi. Is the killer a woman? Or a man? Or a man dressed as a woman? Yeah, I have to do that. Theories round around my head like children in the playground, chanting the same tune over and over again. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. Doctor, warrior, Indian chief. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. Doctor, warrior, Indian chief. Step right up, folks, we got one of each, with a couple left over. The police came by and did their usual 6s and 7s. After they left, the atmosphere in the room was a bit edgy.
What did the police say?
They have a theory. They think it was a murder.
He seemed a little bored with it all.
Can you blame them? This place is starting to be part of their route.
Still, I find it strange that they didn't leave a police officer behind as part of follow-up.
Yeah, I wonder how the good doctor has taken it.
Ah, this could be something.
I think it's good now.
Huh, okay.
I need a big group on the other side of the room. Line up.
Okay, well, you relax.
Get in line.
Oh, who's gonna come to something like this?
You too, Beatrice. Yes, you. All's fair in love and war.
Who said that?
Get in line. Okay, listen up. Smoke them if you got them.
Oh, Sergeant Carter, golly.
Stick it in your ears, Shakespeare. No, here's the situation as I see it. Harnell or Redbeard was in on the first 3 murders. Maybe even did them himself. But the thing is, he had a partner. The partner's gone into business by himself.
What makes you think Redbeard was in on it?
Have you been in his room? Have any of you been in his room? Well, take it from me. There's a whole lot of indications of foul play in there. But where's the DA? And the Indian?
They're not here, ma'am. They're not here, sir.
Where are they then?
Well, I don't know. Look, Doctor, there's an easier way to figure this out. Just try to figure out who's lying next to Inherit.
Everyone right here.
Not necessarily. And there's an easier way to figure that out. Okay? Just,
Watch it.
Wait.
No, watch it.
Why don't you go play
Watch it.
Why don't you go play with your gun over there? Over there.
Don't try anything funny.
Lily?
Yes?
You prepared the wills for both Redbeard and Captain Magic, right? Not the phony one you lied about. The real one?
As I said, I have a professional confidence.
Yeah, but now both clients are deceased, so the next logical and legal step would be the reading of the wills. I think we should hear Redbeard's first, since he was the last one to die.
I don't know. This is all so unorthodox. I have spent years building up my reputation, and I will not be bullied. Give me that back.
For God's sake, Lily, people's lives are at stake.
There, Mark, you don't know what you're doing.
I could be saving your life. Or in fact, I could be saving my life. Here, Monday.
I implore you, Monday. You cannot read those. Right now, the killer can only suspect what's in them. If I read them aloud, you will know for sure.
Why do you always say he?
I ain't overstepping any unions here, Lily. Please, read the will.
I want to state that this is under protest.
Just read the will. I've got a gun.
In the deck! Marcy, will you relax?
I gotta put it for overtime.
Give me. Behave yourself and you'll get this back at the end of the school year.
It's not exactly the Brady Bunch in here, is it?
What's going on?
We're gonna hear Redbeard's will.
What does this call for? The 21 gun salute? I will say this one more time. Don't shoot the Indian.
What do you think you're...
I hate this more than you do.
How dare you?
Finishing the firewater?
I will not be treated like a child.
Keep this away from your brother. We need clear heads about this tonight.
Indian giver.
Funny. No one tells me what I can or cannot do.
If we're through playing keep away, may I begin?
Please.
May this legal document serve as the last will and testament of Percival Harold Mandrake. You know what? I'm just going to cut corners. Basically, what the will says is that both brothers are dead at the time of the reading, and the bulk of the estate goes to Larimore.
After Larimore, who gets it?
Then it goes to me, then Mary. But there are two cuts. One is that Humphrey gets half of the estate in any case. And two, better read this. It seems that in my amorous meanderings, I accidentally fathered an illegitimate child. I am sure, however, that once this will is made known, that heir will come forth and claim half of the estate.
Wait, does that mean half of the whole estate? Half of my half? Or what?
What other heirs?
That one?
Oh, there is. It's all here. Black, white, and quite legal. I'm sure if you realize, it doesn't mention gender. The heir can be male or female.
I don't understand.
You don't understand? Take a look at the Indian.
I get half of a half, half of a whole, a quarter of an estate.
Wait, where are you going?
The Hans is here. Might as well look for him.
Huh, good idea. I was just gonna tell you to do that.
Lily, you wrote the will. Why is that part in there? The other heir?
I'll tell you why it's in there. It's one of Daddy's little jokes. Think about it. He never found any love for any one of us. So he puts it in there for us to get back at each other's throats. In other words, he wants us to kill each other off.
Wanted. Past tense.
No, once. His deeds are very much still alive. Alive and kicking. His little curtain speech has turned out to be a prophecy and a curse. That's what he left us. That's what he bequeathed us, leaving us no more a deadly resolve, a legacy of murder. He wants to rid the world of man's strength, to wipe us off, leave us with no strain of blood. Our blood! Mary, you were right! You were right! You were so right!
Oh my God!
No! What the?
No!
Morrissey, get over here!
I don't want
You wanted in on this? You're in it. Get over here!
I told you all.
dead. What are your theories, Monday, huh? Have me scared out of my wits.
Who's doing this and how?
Maybe it's our illustrious detective over there, huh? He's the one who led us on his wild goose chase.
Huh, it isn't me. And it's still following the pattern. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a program from the Imperial. They're doing a version of Faustus tonight.
So?
Larimore was playing the lead role of Dr. Faustus.
Stay away. Everyone, just stay away from me.
So, you want to be a private eye, huh? Said one. Well, it ain't for everyone. Well, you just saw murder right in front of your own eyes. Or did you? We're gonna take a quick break right now, but to give you a chance to unwind, we got a trombone player for your listening pleasure. Oh no, silly me. We don't have a trombone player. Crap. How am I gonna explain this to the union? Tell you what I'm gonna do. You all saw what I did there, right? You all saw me mislead them. And the good doctor wasn't far wrong. Redbeard did know who the killer was, and he left a few clues behind. So tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you take a look at Redbeard's room. See if you can pick out any clues and solve the murder yourselves. So, go to the bathroom. Go to the concessions. But whatever you do, be back here in 10 minutes. I don't want you to be alone out there with the killer on the loose. Can't protect all. Oh, and one more thing. Not all the suspects have arrived yet, so if I were you, I wouldn't get too comfortable.